Hi guys, this is Geiger here. So I like to record videos a lot that help explain things. I think it just makes the directions a little bit more clear, and I think it gives you a easier way of going through things. So a few things that I would like you to do by Friday, some of them, but mostly by Monday, is you got this today. These are the requirements and expectations for a course. It's very comprehensive. Read through it. It goes through everything that we're going to learn this year, including the units of study, and some things about course policies and technology that I expect that you know. If you have any questions, please ask, and please make sure that you and your parents sign the syllabus here, and if there's anything else, please have them write me a note. But besides doing that, I have a few other things that I need you to do too. So the other thing is that I created this chemistry rules and regulations sheet. This is more about classroom procedures, how do you turn things in late, things like that. One of the things I'm going to point out here is about labs. In order to sit for the Regents exam, every student must complete 1,200 minutes of lab experiences. That's 20 hours of labs. That means that I must keep track of it. So there's systems in place in order to do this. Labs will always be due on Mondays, which means that if we perform a lab on a Tuesday, you have until the following Monday to finish it. If you finish a lab on Friday, you only have the weekend. But if it's a big lab, I might give you an extra week. But labs will always be the first thing we turn in on Monday mornings. It helps you organize your life, and it helps me as well. Labs must be completed every quarter. I'm going to move this way a little bit. Any student who does not complete their labs for the quarter will fail the quarter with a 55. It does not matter if you had a 97 average. If you miss one lab, your average goes down to a 55. It's very, very important that that never happens to any of us. And that is a building policy put in place to ensure that all the students meet the requirement. I have never had a student banned from the Regents exam because I will remind you every single Monday of labs that need to be turned in. All right, it's very, very important. Other than that, homework assignments, I'm going to assign homework a lot. Homework will usually be due, if it's a short assignment, the next day. I'll usually give you some time in class to start that homework. But a lot of homework in my class is watching videos and answering questions about those videos, and many of them I've created myself. So it's very important that you do that work, because otherwise it would be like being absent and not making up the work. Anytime you want to hand an assignment in early, it can go in my inbox, which is on my desk in the back of the room. If you need to turn an assignment in late for any reason, even if it's excused, you're going to attach a pink late form to it and then put it in the inbox. If the assignment is late and it does not have the pink form, it will not be considered turned in until there's a pink form attached, which could be bad if it's a few days before we realize that. So make sure that you put a pink form on those assignments. Do not, under any circumstances, leave your assignments under my door. They will likely be thrown out if you slide it under the door. If you do not hand it to me in my hand or put it in my inbox, I did not receive it. Most importantly, communicate with me. If you have an issue or if you need help, seek out that help and come find me. We're going to be doing everything through the Google Classroom this year, so you should check that every single day. My email is here, stephanie.mcquaid@henhoodschools.org. If you are absent, it is your responsibility to make up the work that you missed while you were not here. I wasn't here when we did it will never be a good excuse for why an assignment is not completed. Do not approach me the day after an absence and ask me if you missed something. I guarantee you, you did. All right, so make a plan to make up that work and have that plan ready so you have an idea of when you're free so we can work around our schedules. Don't forget, Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week after school, that's a great time to come. Cell phones, you can't use them in class unless I decide that you have proven you're responsible enough. You're not there yet, so at some point we might be able to use cell phones, but for now, we're going to say completely prohibited. if your cell phone becomes an issue, expect that I will be contacting your guidance counselor, your parents, and there will be behavioral repercussions. I find it to be rude more than anything to be on your phone during class. So I will take it that way. Be here. I'm responsible for you for the 40 minutes that we're together. If you're not here, I need to know where you are. And that's basically what it comes down to. It's a safety thing more than anything. Academic integrity and plagiarism. You may not copy another student's work or copy the work of anyone from any source. That includes the internet. So we're going to be working on how to find sources this year and do research to help you build those skills, because it is a little unclear what's acceptable and what's not, but you are never permitted, even when working with another student, to copy their work. I hope that's clear. So make sure that you understand all of these rules and regulations, and then you are going to fill out this Google form by electronically clicking that you understand, and this is a separate question about your grade becoming a 55, so it's crystal clear how that works, and make sure that you share it with your parents or guardian. All right, so welcome to chemistry. I'm so excited for this year, and if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Additionally, don't forget to fill out the student info survey. This is more just about your interests and what you did last year, so I can get to know you as a person beyond just the student in my classroom. So you do have a few things to do for me. I'm going to go back over them again for you. You're going to read through the course outline and have your parents sign it. That's the paper I gave you today. Read through the classroom rules and regulations. I just did that, so you might not even need to. Complete the rules and regulations form, and then complete the Getting to Know You survey. All right, so those are your 4 things. Additionally, this is my website that I created for our course. It has all of our course resources in it. So I would also click on there, click around, see what you find, and that get yourself oriented to how my website is organized. All right, if you have any questions, send me an email or ask me in class. All right, great. See you.